folks, that guy flies overseas. Sorry mama and my son both had to work, so just me and the hat cam. Gonna take up the E-Flite P-51 Mustang Ferocious Frankie. Because I'm hat cam video today, I decided I'll leave the gear on. If someone was filming me, then I would probably take the gear off and hand launch. So today will be a celebration of bounces. All right, very bouncy gear unless you land just perfect. That's, I mean, that's you, that's not the plane. That's just you, stiff gear, stiff wheels, you're gonna get bounce, just the way it is. But
timer reset.
It's very, very stout gear. It can handle it. The idea is, can your pride handle it? All right, we've already done a control service check and I know CG is good. Get up on that wheel, on the mains, and drive your plane. Then my high rates. About a 2200 4S in there right now. And a little bit of up elevator. Sorry about that, I know you lost it. I was up way too high. I promise we'll stay a little further down now. Good looking Mustang.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
Of a knife edge here. Actually got some clouds today. Take it up. Wing over. All right, now, let's see if we can land without too much bounce. Well, not too terribly bad. Definitely scraped the wing. Wind is cross runway, of course. All right, get on that center line, get your tail up and drive your plane. Stay on that rudder. Yeah.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Like I said, I'm got a 2200 Spektrum Smart Pack in there. Which that should give me some telemetry here in a little bit. Should. I mean, I think it really should. I'll be honest, folks. I mean, I know I should trust it, but I don't always trust it. See if we can't get a touch and go here. How about a touch and go without any touch? How about that? Oh, I know that's going to disappear on camera. Well, what? This is definitely your everyday Warbird. Yeah, definitely your everyday Warbird flyer.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right. There, tapped and go. This is our Warbird Wednesday feature, just so you know. And today's not Wednesday. Rarely are my Warbird Wednesday features actually shot on a Wednesday. Yeah. Bouncy, bouncy. I think instead what I need to be doing is letting the mains touch and then let the tail drop. I think that's probably what I should be doing and let it roll out. Let's try this again. Remember, get on that rudder. I should not have committed to that. Should have shut that down, but oh well. Nope. But what I'm doing right now is exactly how you learn to land a plane. Just keep doing touch and goes, keep doing approaches, keep trying. And you get it right. That actually was right. Even though I hit a little bump there at the end, that was the way to do it. Let it run on the mains. All right, one more time.
1 minute.
Whoa, same thing. I hit too early, landed too early. And I wasn't in the center line of the runway. And that was good. I just tried to turn too early. Trying to avoid the sides of the runway.
30 seconds.
All righty. Still, all in all, not bad. Not bad. Considering I think that's the 3rd time I've ever flown her. All right.
Motor off and ready to pick up.
Take it back to the bench, we'll talk about it. But first, take a look at this beautiful thing. Let me go around this way so my body's not in the shadow there. All right. That is one good looking Warbird. All right. I had 30 seconds left on a
Timer reset.
5-minute timer. That's my battery placement for a 2200, and I had 47% left. So I definitely had plenty of battery left.
Battery not charged for flying.
Yeah. Now it's starting to say battery not charged for flying. Okay, doing this one-handed is not easy. All right, let's put our cap back on here. All right, now let's take a look at our, since I reset the timer, now it read the telemetry and said, oh, your battery's on. But let's look at the smart. See, what I say I had 48%, and this says I have 40%. That just shows you that their telemetry is a little on the conservative side, which actually is a really good thing. All right, throttle cut is on. Let's talk about The flying rates, I just went in, was my high rates. Ailerons are 100% throws, or everything is 100% throws over 40% expo. And let me just show you what that looks like graphically on the plane. All right, there's your ailerons, there's your elevator, and there's your rudder. Okay, I remember I checked it out before. Okay, let's go to forward programming, and I'll show you my gains. Obviously, I don't have a nose wheel gyro. Gains are at one-time gains. Okay, this is the standard, 40, 50, and 60 for roll, pitch, and yaw. Priority, all at 140 for roll, pitch, and yaw. Didn't do anything with heading, stop, lock, cancel. Okay, hold on, hit the wrong thing. Stop, lock, all at 35, which is standard for roll, pitch, and yaw. Nothing on release rate. Gains are at one-time gains. Alrighty, well, there you go. Go back to our dashboard. And that, folks, is the E-Flite Ferocious Frankie P-51, I think it's a P-51D Mustang. And just a great flying plane. Unfortunately, Mama had to work, so did my son, so y'all got to put up with me in the hat cam today. So I'm trying. I got some new settings on the camera. By the way, just so you know, I'm shooting on a Samsung Galaxy Ultra 23 and 5G, and I'm in the Ultra HD at 60 FPS using their maximum at the highest bit rate possible and at 1.5 zoom. I know that may not tell you much if you don't know much about the kind of cell phones, but if you've got a Samsung, you'll know what I'm talking about as far as that goes. But that's what I film with at 1.5 gains, and I have to. So the trade-off of that is that for a hat cam, it gets the plane kind of zoomed in and looks better on camera. However, I'm up, when I'm flying around, I go up high or I make passes up high or low, I may lose the camera. So that's the trade-off for that. All right, well, God bless y'all. Y'all have a good one. I try to make these hat cams as good as I can possibly make them and fly as close as possible, but safely too, because you do have a pattern here that I need to fly in. So, well, y'all have a good one. God bless you, y'all. And don't forget, stay family and friends and Warbird Wednesday. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.